thinking I can sell it, I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story is if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Between our visitors and the New York Giants. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
This Eagles offense, they look set and ready to go. First drive of the football game. On first down, Winslow. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 60 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
On first down, boom. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Boom. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Looking to throw. Boom. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. A little careless. No score as of yet. Defenses have ruled here into the second quarter. But here's another third down situation to check in on. On third down, Winslow. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 yards there and an Eagle first. No score as of yet. Defenses have ruled here into the second quarter. But here's another third down situation to check in on. On third down, Winslow. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Let's go. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Throwing on first down. Boom. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I got him. Check. 53.
On third down. Boom. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make it.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, but still well short here with fourth and goal looming. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 4 yards out. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. And he's got the first down before being taken. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Back to throw. Boom. And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, third quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10. Boom. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy.
This offense looking for 6 points. They are in the red zone as we'll get back into it here. 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down. Boom. Flush to it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Mike, let him know.
Looking to throw. Boom. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. On third down, Winslow. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
To throw on third down. Boom. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe. Not quite a 1st and goal, but still a red zone alert nonetheless as we jump back into the action. 1st and 10 just outside of the 10-yard line.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Throwing on 1st down. Boom. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
2nd and 13. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
We get back to this one with the offense trying to put the finishing touches on a possible victory, essentially just needing a first down to end it. The defense, though, they do have all 3 timeouts. Throwing to start the drive. Boom. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Boom. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19. Tougher from here.
Shift. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check.
Looking to throw. Boom. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Operating from the gun. Boom. Rolling to his right. All incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
I'm coming for you. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. Blue Dan. 53. Mike. You're trash.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Well, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
53's the Mike. 53.
On 3rd and 2. Boom. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
You can't block me. Mike.
On 4th down. Boom. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. They'll set up to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. complete with just 6 seconds. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for our visitors, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis.
From Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm really need down to finish.
Hey, everybody, it's the Coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and our home team. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action.
Our scoreless game may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. So it's 3rd down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Clayton. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Winslow. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Black. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Just inside of a minute here remaining in the first half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. On 1st and 10. Boom. And he finds a man on a crossing route. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, D. Break.
From the gun. Boom. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. He don't know no better.
Operating from the gun. Boom. Wide open receiver, complete. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Under 10. Under go. He's coming.
On first down. Boom. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
From the gun. Boom. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2.
Mike 5-4.
To throw on 2nd down. Boom. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 17 yards out, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Black. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another first. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go. Right there. 54. Right there.
On fourth down. Boom. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond.
Good work, boys. Let's go. I hope you got your left because I'm about to take you to school.
Throwing on first down. Boom. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. On first and 10. Boom. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
He's coming. We got double up.
Back to throw. Boom. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet,
while making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
A gain on the play. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown. But
well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a 1-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check.
Again, it's Robinson. And an alley to run. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They run the counter. Robinson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first. Back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
They'll look to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Stop your whining. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
It's just me and you.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. 7 on defense.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Green Bay, it's a rare victory for them as they get...
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. off on a jet across the globe. I get some gold in my home and there's so many mil. Cause bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gang saying hits. Women like me, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Rings of the team, I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of the dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clarity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus, banging on they taking notice, taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they taking notice.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming.
Go! 70, Indy.
Take left. You got three down.
Watch that.
Here's Johnson on third down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation?
Watch one. You go back, please. Showing it.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Just like that.
So Mike's number one. Here we go.
On first down. Boom. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Mike one. Pick me up. Here we go. So Mike's number one. Not here. Watch switch. Check 99. Hey.
Throwing on first down. Boom. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside.
Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. On 1st and 10. Boom. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the curl.
Operating from the gun. Boom. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Eagle passing game, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Looking to throw. Johnson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only... A 3rd and 3 coming up with the ball inside the red zone. The defense with their backs against the wall a little bit. Can they hold up? On 3rd down, Winslow. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Switch.
From the gun. Boom. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play even when contested.
The margin for error for this defense is slim because a field goal would change the complexion of this game. Can they get the stop they need? Johnson throwing on 1st down. This one complete to Lacey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick-6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
This defense hoping to preserve that one-score, 8-point lead here. See if they can do it. The ball on the offensive side of the field. They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. The throw over the middle, taken in. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. Here's a 2nd and 7. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. This defense not going to lag back. They come with pressure that time, force him out of the pocket, and the incompletion.
And so many times when you're watching a game, you're seeing the offense.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion. So we drop you into this situation. The game is tied. Late fourth quarter. This offense starting with the ball on their own side of the field. And they do have all 3 timeouts looking to get into field goal range. On first down. Boom. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
We got 4.
Operating from the gun. Boom. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun. Boom. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Boom. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from long, very long range. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and a cost. Great field position for this offense to start their first drive in overtime, and a touchdown, if they can get one, would end it.
So Mike's number one. Watch the screen. Go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Boom. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
You got 2 shots. He took you to school.
Great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the home team here, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at
and New Orleans. Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. This team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. This team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. From the gun on third down. Mack got his man complete over the middle. That's Rhodes. And he gets it down to the 32. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Third down. Boom. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Looking to throw. Mack. He's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
He'll
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 3 yards. Just inside of a minute here remaining in the first half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. Throwing on 1st down. Boom. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Boom. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Boom. He'll rifle this one deep right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? On 3rd down, Winslow. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. They're really starting to take it.
You got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
On 1st and 10. Boom. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
As far as tight ends go, if you get 3 or 4 touchdowns in a season, that's usually counted as a pretty good year.
And CD, he just hit double digits. That's 10 touchdowns for him now.
Yeah, and that's something you really have to applaud. That's elite level production.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. To throw on 3rd down. Mack. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rhodes. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20. This defense trying to protect their lead here late, but a touchdown and a 2-point conversion could tie it as we've got a red zone situation forthcoming. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
From the gun, Mack. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 5-yard touchdown. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about it if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Flush, and that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 6 yards away. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside of the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
He had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass.
The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
On 1st down, Mack. Throw left side complete. It's Rose. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Mack. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now left side on the swing pass. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw. Mack. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. Looking to throw. Mack. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. Back to throw. Mack finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Looking to throw. Mack. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final. So we drop you into this situation. The game is tied, late 4th quarter. This offense starting with the ball on their own side of the field, and they do have all 3 timeouts looking to get into field goal range. Throwing to start the drive. Boom. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Boom. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 50. Mike 50. All right, T, let's
Operating from the gun. Boom. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The Eagles send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of So the situation here, first drive of overtime, decent field position for this offense to start. Of course, a touchdown would end the game. On first down, Winslow. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6. Going right side here, and that's complete. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Here we go.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
No. Off. Slam.
Back to the air on second down. Boom. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You better be ready next time.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the home team here, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get...
S-T-R-O.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. Yeah, I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. I'm telling right. I ain't finna play with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she's a poor bride. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep it different vibe. Is you
down the ride, down the ride. You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, face in the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Uno, no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Between our visitors and the Houston Texans. With that, let's head over to the space city of Houston. Standing by at NRG Stadium. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
On third down, Hudson. Over the middle, complete. It's Russell. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, Winslow. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Move the chains. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, Winslow. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. We are in the red zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Boom. Looking middle, and that's complete. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback is.
And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. To throw on third down. Boom. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be... The first down is the... Throwing on first down. Boom. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw again. Boom. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board. A great kick return has this offense set up nicely. The first play of the drive will be 1st and goal. Back to throw. Boom. Escaping the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. 10. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Throwing after the interception. Boom. Wide open receiver complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Oh, you got deep? 53's the mic. 53's the mic. You ain't going nowhere.
From the gun. Boom. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Boom. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Second and 4. Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 4 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even.
A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4th. On third down. Boom. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is So a third down situation coming up as we drop you in the action. The ball in the red zone, 3rd and 2.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
On 3rd and 2. Boom. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? Just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. On second down, it's Dixon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. To look that way, we'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Dixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Hudson looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And time winding down here in this 4th quarter. This is a crucial spot. Let's see what the offense can do. On 2nd down now, Winslow. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Make these babies crawl all the way back. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Operating from the gun. Boom. And that will be incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Come on now, let's go.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Boom. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. From the gun. Boom. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air.
This defense now desperate to protect their three-point lead. What can they do here? This might be the drive that decides it one way or the other. Throwing to start the drive. Hudson got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Hudson over the middle, complete. It's Russell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Looking to throw. Hudson.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge? I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Hudson firing quickly here, and that's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Back to throw. Hudson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took their shot at going for the win, didn't get it. Now bring on the field goal unit, tie this thing.
It's the right call. I truly believe that. But if I'm on defense, I'm also staying a little loose here in case they want to be really aggressive and fake it.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will tie this game here in the... So now the offense takes over here at a crucial spot. Ball on their own side of the field. Tie game. Late 4th quarter, and they do have a pair of timeouts remaining. On 1st and 10. Boom. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On 1st down. Boom. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Boom. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Boom. And he comes back with one complete. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. A lot on the line in this situation. In overtime, third down. Can the defense get the stop? To throw on third down. Hudson got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. And he's going to get this inside the... A lot on the line in this situation. In overtime, third down. Can the defense get the stop? Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. A lot on the line in this situation. In overtime, third down. Can the defense get the stop? Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Houston, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to down.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, y'all. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, ahead, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align